Hey, okay, so I'm doing this thing where, I don't know, maybe every other month or maybe every month, I'm not really sure, but I'm going to create a couple of different Survivor audition videos to submit, and then I'm gonna have you guys watch them and vote on which one I should actually submit to apply for Survivor, because I love Survivor, but sometimes I struggle with knowing what might catch people's attention, or I don't know, Okay, so here's the lowdown. From what I've seen with Survivor casting, they are looking through the videos, the audition tapes. They are more so looking if you can tell a story, if you are interesting, getting to know you, things like that. And so I'm not trying to be like the most flashy person, because honestly that's not me, but I am trying to show some storytelling elements, and mostly that's how I'm trying to help them get to know me. So when I show you these videos, just keep that in mind. It's not about like having the best video technically. They just want to get to know you. I know you guys will have opinions, so I'm gonna play my Survivor audition tapes back to back, and then I want you guys to comment and let me know which one I should submit to apply for Survivor, because someday I'm gonna get on. Hi, my name is Ilah Miller. I am 27 years old today, and for my birthday, I literally just asked my husband if I could have 2 hours of time alone by myself, because I truly have not had that in the past 2 months. Gave birth 2 months ago, actually, in this very bathroom. Out popped baby. No, that story is actually so crazy, because I woke up around 3:55 in the morning thinking I had to go to the bathroom. I go into the bathroom, sit down, nothing really comes out. I just pee a little bit, and then I go and I get back in bed. I was having some cramps in my stomach, and I was like, oh, maybe these are contractions, because I was due the next day. So I start timing my contractions, and they were only 2 minutes apart. So I only timed them for about 10 minutes, but within that 10 minutes, I had 4 or 5 contractions. And so I reach over to my husband, we're in the bed, and I'm tapping him, and I wake him up and I say, John, it's time, we need to go. And he looks at his phone, he's all sleepy, pulls it up, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and he tells me, no, Ilah, we still have time, go back to bed. And so I have to tell him that, no, I mean, it's time for the baby. You need to get up and get your bag ready that I've been telling you to get ready for weeks. And we need to get to the hospital, because our hospital is actually an hour away in St. George. So he gets up, I get up, I'm still in pajamas. I go into the closet, I try to grab some clothes that I can change into. I'm in the bathroom. He's throwing stuff into a bag. He wakes up our toddler, our little, I guess she's not a toddler anymore, preschooler. She's 4 years old. To start getting ready, she gets dressed. I'm in the bathroom still, leaning over the counter. I can hardly move. The contractions are coming so consistently. They last for like a minute, and they're coming every 2 minutes, so I really only have a minute in between. So I get my pants off, and I'm trying to get my new pants on, but I couldn't even do that before I felt like I needed to go to the bathroom again. So I sit on the toilet, and boom. That was actually so funny. Right as I said boom, my dog barked. My water explodes everywhere, okay? And I know that this is my water because this happened with my first. My water just exploded, it was nuts. At this point, John is downstairs. He's helping Jessie get her shoes on, that's my 4-year-old. And he's unlocking the door for the paramedics, because he had called 911. Do you hear my daughter screaming? He's on the phone with the paramedics. They're telling me to get on my back, but not to push. I'm standing at the counter going, I cannot not push. And also, there's no way I can, I literally cannot move. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna be able to get on the ground and get on my back. It was a man on the phone, and I'm sure he meant well, but of course he does not know what childbirth is like. The phone call with paramedics only lasted 13 minutes, and within that 13 minutes I had the baby by 8 minutes, and the paramedics and the ambulance people were there by 13 minutes. So overall crazy. My daughter made it safely, hallelujah. But I just don't get a lot of time to myself because I'm breastfeeding, so she's always with me, on me, whatever. Here's the thing about being a young wife and mom. I didn't exactly know who I was when I got married or when I started having kids, but I feel like I've slowly found my voice, and I feel confident and comfortable in who I am. I'm not as skinny as I used to be, but I'm full of so much more personality, and I'm just ready to go and be myself by myself. Outwit, outplay, outlast. I outwit my preschoolers, my daughter, all the time, getting them to do things that they don't want to do by making it into a fun game. And I outplay my husband in board games regularly. Then I outlasted my birth. I gave birth in my own bathroom on accident, all within a 30-minute period, catching my child come out of me. So I actually think that I am capable of quite a lot and would do well on Survivor. throw me out on that island and I will not disappoint. I will be just as chaotic as this video or more so. Okay, that was video 1. Here is video 2. Okay, Jeff, I actually had the most crazy experience of my whole life, and I fully intended on filming while I was in labor to audition for Survivor. But here's the thing. Start to finish of labor, 30 minutes. That's it. It was so quick. I actually had my baby at home. Here's the baby. This is my second birth. My first daughter was born in 6.5 hours. And so I knew people typically say that the second baby comes faster. So I knew in my head that like it would probably be faster, but not 30 freaking minutes. Like that is actually insane. I woke up around 4 o'clock and started having contractions. I was like, oh, I should probably time these because they're kind of close together. They were only 2 minutes apart. So I wake my husband up. I'm like, hey, we need to go because our hospital where my doctor is at is an hour away because we started the pregnancy in St. George, Utah, moved to Cedar halfway through. Anyways, so I was like, we need to go. And so he gets up, he starts putting stuff in a bag. We have to get my daughter up. I go to the bathroom to try to change into a diaper so that if my water breaks, I'm not leaking everywhere, and some clothes, whatever. As I'm doing this, my daughter wakes up, is very excited. I am trying to get changed, but because the contractions are so close together, I'm just leaning over the counter essentially in pain. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. So I go and sit on the toilet, pee a little bit, pop, water breaks all over the place. It was nuts. And after that, I was like, okay, this is happening. Like I need to push right now. So my husband calls 911. We're on the phone with the dispatcher, is that what they're called? And they're like, do not have her sit on the toilet, have her get on her back or on a bed, have her lay down, and you can help her get a clean towel, blah, blah, blah. I'm standing there like, I literally can't move. Like I need to push right now. So I'm like standing on the, with my arms on the counter next to the toilet. And I'm like, I need to push. And my husband's like, well, I need to go unlock the door so that when the paramedics get here, they can come in. So I'm like, okay, go do that. While he's walking down the stairs, like literally we're at the top of the stairs where the bathroom is, and he just has to walk down the stairs, unlock the front door, which is right there, and then come back up. Within that minute, baby was here. It was insane. It was insane. Crazy and painful and whatever, but holy cow. Now I know that I can handle all kinds of curveballs, and if things don't go to plan, it's okay because I gave birth at home when I wanted an epidural and to be at hospital. So nuts. Anyways, I love Survivor. I've been watching Survivor 50, and every time you come on the screen and you're like, apply to be on Survivor, I want to do it. I'm gonna do it. So I hope you pick me. Oh, my name's Ilah. I caught my own baby. I caught her. Blood everywhere, a little bit of poop, mostly blood. Oh my gosh, insanity, craziest thing in my whole life. But I think Survivor would be crazier. Okay, what do we think? They both focused on my birth story with Phoebe. Do we like that? Do we not? Was the first video like overly informational? Was the second video not information-y enough? Like that was very in the moment though, so I don't know. Let me know. Okay, thanks guys.